Every shift starts with a precise arrival and systematic setup of the camera monitoring systems. You drive up to the main gate, radio already tuned to the facility frequency for initial check-in. The badge scan logs your entry time and verifies your authorization to access the camera control room. You walk through the quiet hallways, mentally reviewing the camera checklist items before reaching the control room. Radio communication is checked with the central desk to confirm all channels are operational for the shift. You enter the control room and immediately assess the camera feeds, ensuring no anomalies are present on any screen. Each camera feed displays timestamp footage with door status indicators confirming all logs are secure. You verify the overnight camera logs, cross-referencing timestamps to ensure no gaps in surveillance coverage. A camera angle is fine-tuned to cover a blind spot, following procedure number 7 on the setup checklist. The checklist includes 15 items, from uniform inspection to camera calibration, each requiring a signature. The shift roster confirms your assignment to monitor sectors A through C, with backup support from Officer Miller. A radio call from the gate guard is logged, reporting all exterior cameras are functional and recording normally. The log shows 24 doors, each with a status update from the previous shift, all marked as secure. Your station is prepared with all tools in place, ensuring quick access during the vigilant monitoring phase ahead. Ergonomics are checked to maintain focus, with the chair adjusted to rule 3.2 in the facility manual. Timestamps on the camera feeds are synchronized to the facility clock, with discrepancies reported immediately. All 32 camera angles are confirmed operational, covering every corridor and entry point in the facility. You log into the digital system using your unique shift code, which is verified against the roster for authorization. The keycard remains on the desk as a backup access tool, logged under item 12 on the setup checklist. A final check ensures all systems are ready, with no anomalies recorded before the shift officially begins. With the setup complete, you now actively monitor 32 camera angles, ensuring no detail is overlooked. The log tracks 24 doors, each checked and confirmed as secure at the start of the shift. A radio report confirms all exterior cameras are functioning, logged with a timestamp for documentation. Camera angle adjustments are made to cover blind spots, following procedure 7 from the monitoring checklist. The shift roster verifies your assignment and backup support, essential for coordination during vigilant monitoring. Radio equipment is inspected to maintain clear communication, a critical part of the monitoring routine. A camera glare is documented in the system with a note to adjust lighting during the next check. The keycard serves as backup access, logged under item 12 and kept within reach at all times. Door statuses are verified against camera feeds to ensure no discrepancies in the security system. The setup checklist is finalized, with all 15 items checked, transitioning to full monitoring mode. Stage 2. Vigilant monitoring begins, focusing on constant observation of camera feeds and immediate response to anomalies. Constant vigilance is maintained by scanning all camera feeds for any signs of irregular behavior or security lapses. A door left ajar is spotted on feed 15, prompting a radio call to dispatch, a guard, for verification. The facility clock ensures all timestamps are accurate, critical for logging events and maintaining order. The log is updated to reflect the secure status of door number 15 after the guard's intervention. A supervisor's radio call is answered with a report that all camera feeds are operational and monitoring normally. Handwritten notes document every check-in response, providing a backup to the digital logs for accuracy. Camera angle adjustments are made to enhance visibility in dimly lit areas, following established protocols. The camera adjustment is logged in the system with details for audit purposes and shift handover. Vigilant monitoring proceeds with focused attention on all feeds, ensuring no disruptions to the facility's security. A flicker on feed 8 prompts a review of the connection log to identify potential technical issues during monitoring. The control panel's detailed layout allows for quick management of all camera feeds during the Vigilant Monitoring shift. Reporting the flicker to maintenance ensures prompt resolution, with the incident logged for future reference and accountability. A supervisor's visit requires a concise report on all camera feeds and logged anomalies for procedural verification. The shift roster outlines the structured schedule, ensuring clear responsibility for each guard during their duty hours in the facility. Cross-checking the log with camera feeds verifies that every door is properly secured without physical inspection. Responding to a guard's radio call, you verify a camera feed for Corridor B to assist in their patrol duties promptly. The timestamp on the monitor is crucial for accurate logging of all events observed during the Vigilant Monitoring, updating the daily log documents every action taken, creating a comprehensive record for audit and review purposes. A system check confirms that all cameras are recording properly, maintaining the integrity of surveillance footage. The checklist serves as a tangible guide for routine tasks, ensuring no step is missed during the monitoring shift. Coordinating with fellow monitor guards via intercom prevents overlap and ensures efficient coverage of all camera feeds. Adjusting brightness on feed 12 improves visibility in dark areas, following protocol for optimal monitoring conditions. Logging the adjustment in the settings log provides a trail for any changes made to camera configurations. The radio and notepad are essential tools for communication and jotting down immediate observations during monitoring. Reviewing the past hour's logs helps compile a summary for the shift handover, ensuring continuity of vigilance. A discrepancy between the log and camera feed for door 10 requires immediate investigation to resolve. Dispatching a guard to check door 10 resolves the discrepancy, with the log updated to reflect the correct status. The camera feed captures the guard's movement to verify door status, demonstrating the integrated security system. With the door check logged, you resume full monitoring, keeping watch on all camera feeds for any further issues. Systematically checking all 20 camera feeds against the checklist confirms full operational status and prevents any surveillance gaps during the monitoring shift. Responding to radio calls about door lock issues ensures immediate attention to potential security vulnerabilities, maintaining facility integrity through timely checks. The radio call log provides a detailed record of all communications, essential for tracking incidents and coordinating responses in the facility. Monitoring camera feed 8 in the restricted hallway requires constant vigilance to detect any breaches and enforce access control protocols effectively. Cross-referencing unusual camera feed patterns with the activity log helps identify discrepancies and ensure all movements are authorized and documented. The camera feed captures the guard's patrol, providing visual evidence that routine security checks are being conducted as per facility rules. Adjusting camera zoom on feed 12 enhances monitoring capabilities, and logging the change maintains a record for future reference and audits. Verifying log status for doors 15 to 20 through camera feeds confirms security measures are in place and aligned with official records. The monitoring desk setup with screens and logbooks supports organized vigilance, enabling seamless tracking of all security activities during the shift. Drafting the shift summary report early organizes critical information, facilitating a smooth handover and ensuring all monitored events are accurately documented. Transitioning to the reporting phase, where all monitored activities are systematically documented and reviewed to uphold facility discipline and protocol adherence. Entering the shift summary into the digital system creates an official electronic record, ensuring data is stored securely and accessible for audits. The physical logbook provides a backup record of all activities, complementing digital logs and ensuring redundancy in documentation procedures. Presenting the shift report to the supervisor allows for feedback and verification, ensuring all monitoring duties were executed according to facility rules. Updating the camera maintenance log documents technical issues, enabling prompt repairs and maintaining optimal surveillance system performance for future shifts. The digital log interface organizes entries efficiently, making it easy to review and analyze surveillance data for compliance and improvement purposes. Verifying reports against time-stamped camera footage ensures documentation accuracy, providing reliable evidence that all monitored activities are correctly recorded. Signing and dating the shift report finalizes the documentation, making it an official record, ready for storage and future reference as required. The master log cabinet organizes all documentation systematically, ensuring that records are stored securely and can be retrieved quickly for audits or reviews. Preparing reports for archiving involves securing digital and physical copies, following strict protocols to preserve documentation integrity for long-term compliance. Verifying archived reports against the digital database confirms data accuracy, preventing any discrepancies in the facility's official records. The side-by-side comparison on screen demonstrates the meticulous process required to match physical and digital logs for compliance. Attending the final review meeting ensures team verification that every report adheres strictly to facility documentation rules and procedures. Updating the rule compliance log documents meeting outcomes, ensuring all reporting activities follow established facility guidelines without deviation. The rule book on the desk serves as a constant reference for documentation standards, guiding every step in the reporting process. Checking the documentation checklist thoroughly ensures that every required element is included, maintaining full compliance with facility protocols. Responding to the supervisor's inquiry with detailed documentation demonstrates accountability and ensures all incident logs are accurately recorded. The timestamps and signatures on report pages provide tangible evidence of each procedural step followed in the documentation chain. Finalizing the digital submission with encryption secures all reports on the facility server, ensuring data protection and accessibility. Confirming incident logs with a patrol guard verifies real-time accuracy, reinforcing the reliability of all documented security events. The radio and log sheet setup highlights the integration of communication tools into the meticulous documentation of facility activities. Compiling the camera log summary organizes surveillance data for easy review, ensuring all monitored feeds are properly documented. Attending the briefing on updated rules keeps documentation practices current, adapting to new facility requirements for better compliance. The stack of completed reports represents the combination of shift documentation, ready for archival and future reference as needed. Verifying the logs ensures that every door status change during the shift is accurately documented, maintaining security records. Preparing handover notes facilitates a smooth transition, ensuring the next shift is informed about all documentation status and rules. The shift roster with checked names visually confirms that all documentation duties for the current shift have been fulfilled as required. Submitting reports to the supervisor for final approval ensures all documentation meets facility standards before being officially accepted. Receiving supervisor acknowledgement confirms that the documentation process was executed flawlessly, adhering to all established protocols. The monitor screen with all logs closed signifies the successful completion of the reporting phase, with every detail recorded accurately. The shift concludes with systematic procedures to ensure a secure handover and disciplined departure from the facility. Meeting the incoming guard to review logs and log status initiates the handover process, ensuring monitoring continuity without errors. Signing the shift roster documents the formal transfer of responsibility, confirming all duties are accounted for between guards. Logging out of camera systems with supervisor verification ensures all surveillance feeds are properly closed and secure. Performing a final radio check confirms operational communication lines ready for use by the incoming guard on duty. Scanning your badge at the exit door updates facility access records in real time, logging your departure accurately. Verifying logs in both digital and paper systems ensures every door status is documented before shift end. Attending the debriefing allows for discussion of shift incidents and feedback on performance, maintaining rule adherence. The cleared control desk shows an organized workspace prepared for the next shift to maintain efficient monitoring operations. Handing over keys using the checklist ensures secure access to the control room following strict facility protocols. Completing the shift-end checklist confirms all procedures are executed, adhering to facility rules for a disciplined closure. The logbook with signatures provides a tangible record of the shift change, documenting exact times for accountability. Ensuring smooth handover of camera feeds prevents surveillance gaps, maintaining constant vigilance over the facility security. Reporting shift completion to Central Command finalizes duties with acknowledgement authorizing your exit from the facility. Walking through the hallway highlights ongoing operations, emphasizing the disciplined routine even as your shift ends. Performing a last visual check ensures the monitoring station is left in a secure state for the next guard. Logging out of the personnel system updates your status to off-duty, officially ending your active shift responsibilities. The exit door closing and locking signifies the secure conclusion of your shift, with the facility remaining protected. Submitting final handover notes completes the documentation cycle, with all shift details properly archived for review. Leaving the facility grounds with a final glance reinforces accomplishment and adherence to disciplined military routines.